when she do me. She did my mind and she woo me. It's a movie and she know that co-star. I'm a bad girl, they come find.
Hey y'all, you've seen the title of the video. Your girl is back again with another tutorial. In today's video, I'm showing y'all how I got my hair. These locks, I did these on myself, y'all. I pre-made these locks and I crocheted them into my hair. Y'all had been blowing my DMs up and commenting on my previous videos asking for the tutorial. So your girl is going to deliver that, y'all. Before we get into this video, I do want to let y'all know that I use 100% human hair. I have 4 bundles in my hair, and then I have a little mix of kinky curly human hair, and then I also have a mix of synthetic hair in my hair. I have 34 locks in my head. I did count because a lot of y'all would like to know the size that I got, so I just did 34. I didn't want them too big just because, y'all, I'm not one to sit in a chair all day to do my hair. It did take me approximately like 7 to 8 hours to get this look, and that was with me doing them this size. So if you want them smaller, of course, I would just recommend doing your boxes smaller. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all my hair and I'm gonna show y'all how I got this look. I've currently had them in for about a month now, and I'm absolutely in love because the faux locks is the one style that looks better with time. The longer you have these in, y'all, the more they flourish, and I just can't get over them. Okay, y'all, so this method was so much easier than methods I used in the past. These are the locks, and this is what I installed in my head. I pre-made each and every one of these locks, and I'm thinking about selling them, y'all, because I honestly feel like it saved a lot of time. So these are the 2 bundles that I used. I used 2 bundles of body wave, and then I used 2 bundles of water wave, and you can also use Indian wave for that same look. And then I used 1 pack of the twist up hair. All of this came from Amazon, and I used 1 pack of human twist up hair. And it wasn't twist up, it was just some kinky curly brand that I got from Amazon. I'll link it down below. If y'all like the size of my boxes, I did 4 rows of 4 in the back, and then I did a row of 8 on the 3rd row. So this is the hard part, honestly. I know y'all be like, how you can see in the back of your head to get a straight part. I don't know, y'all. I pray and I close my eyes. I'm playing. I use a mirror. So if y'all can tell, I have a mirror directly in front of me, and I have a mirror behind me, and I kind of just angle myself diagonal to be able to see in the back of my head. Not gonna hold you, it's a struggle to get through this part, but I wasn't really particular, y'all. I didn't care if my boxes were straight. I just wanted them to look good enough. If somebody can tell that my boxes are slanted, you looking a little too hard. It don't take all of that. Definitely with locks, because once your hair grow out, no one's gonna know. No one's gonna know that your part is not straight. But as y'all can see, I got it as straight as I possibly could. And then what helped is a rat tail comb, and then I used the braiding jam, and I just kept perfecting it as I went, y'all. You're gonna see me do this process about 20 times. I'm going to take a guess, and I'm going to look in the mirror, take a guess, and then look in the mirror. And then eventually, once I got it to my liking, I went ahead and just parted my hair into 3s, and I just did a braid, y'all. I braided my hair completely down. This is optional. I see a lot of people do faux locks and they halfway braid it, but I wanted my hair to be protected completely and out the way, and I wanted it to lock in moisture, so I just went ahead and braided my hair all the way down. And I honestly didn't care how big my parts were, y'all. I wasn't trying to be in the house all day with a headache, so I went ahead and just parted my hair in about, I would say about 1 inch. Each box is about 1 inch, and when I got to the top, I did them a little smaller because I didn't want the roots of my hair to be bulky. As y'all can see, as I move up to the crown of my head, I decided to do my boxes a little bit smaller because like I said, I did not want it to be bulky. So I would say the boxes in the front is like a half an inch, and the boxes towards the back, they're a full inch. And like I said, once the style get old, you're not going to see this. Just as helps with the tension on your edges. If you have very thin edges, or if you want to save your hairline, I would suggest you do the boxes a little bit smaller just because it helps with less stress on my hairline, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and completely braid this all the way down, and then once I'm done, I'm going to moisturize my scalp and I'm going to oil my scalp. And I am using Grandmother's Hands. This is a brand that I swear by, y'all. I also will link them down below. I'm going to go ahead and just thoroughly moisturize my scalp. And then if y'all see any white stuff inside my braids, that's because I went ahead and put oil moisturizer all throughout my braids, because your hair can get dry. A couple years ago, I had to do a big chop because I left the locks in my head for approximately 3 months and my hair wasn't getting any moisture. So I made sure I saturated my natural hair before I covered it with the locks. So I'm going to go ahead and install the first one on my hair and show y'all how I created the individual lock. All I did was took the kinky curly hair. This hair is the synthetic hair, and I pretty much pulled it to the size of my liking, y'all. I made one side shorter than the other, and you can add length as you go, so this part doesn't have to be perfect. And I twisted it down a little bit, and then when I'm about an inch down, I go ahead and add a piece of that bundle hair. So I switch between the body wave and the curly, was it deep wave? No, water wave. I switched between the water wave and the body wave here just because I wanted a certain texture. I seen that a lot of people doing the jaw locks and faux locks, they were using 2 different types of hair just to get like that wispy type look. So I decided to copy that method. And again, all you have to do is take the kinky hair and cover the track. I know a lot of people are like, how are you covering the track? How are you covering the track? You just cover it until you completely do not see the track anymore. I'm literally working my way down, y'all, and this method honestly saved me so much time. Like I said, I had already created these locks the day before, and then when I actually installed them in my hair, it took about 2 hours, and then it took about 5 hours total for me to create the 34 locks. So this took about 7 hours in total, y'all, and it was on and off. I took breaks while I was doing my hair. So you see me cutting the track about 1.5 inches and then adding it to the lock and then covering it up with the kinky hair. The process is pretty repetitive once you get it. And then I would say you are gonna need clips just to keep the curly hair that you wanna leave out to pull it to the side. I use clips from Curl Mix, but you can literally get clips anywhere, y'all. And you just wanna compete the process. I'm gonna go ahead and slow this down and do it again, but I'm gonna just slow the clip down so y'all can carefully see what I'm doing. So all I did was take this hair right here and twist it. The hair already comes pre-scratched out. I took 2 pieces and I twisted it. So I twisted one right here and then I twisted one on the back. And then when I twisted it, I had this on a little pole just to leave space so I can actually crochet this in my hair later. So you leave a little loop and you just twist this down like a 2-string twist. 2-string twist.